Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Holly. This is my first ever video, so yeah, you'll have to bear with me, I'm pretty new at this. I just wanted to make a video about basically my hair, my journey from going from a dark brown colour as my natural colour to this kind of more white blonde, because this colour is quite in trend at the moment. It's very unlike me to dye my hair this colour, but I just really wanted to give it a try while I'm young and all. So yeah, I thought I'd talk you guys through it in case you were thinking of doing it but didn't really know what it would do to your hair, or if it would suit you, what the process was like, the price, everything like that. So I thought I'd just cover it all. So firstly I'm going to talk about my experience. So I decided I wanted to dye my hair this colour about 6-7 months ago. I told my hairdresser and that I wanted to go this colour, and she said that it was going to be really difficult, which obviously you don't want to hear. You want to hear that you just go in and come out and you have white hair, but it doesn't work like that, sadly. If you go to a good hairdresser, get everything done properly, then it's actually a pretty easy process. It's just quite expensive. My first appointment was one cleanse I had, which just takes all the colour that, if you've had your hair dyed before, takes all the natural colour out of your hair. Not natural, all the dyed colour out of your hair. The cleanse just took all of the dye out, and so I was left with my natural colour and just the bits that had been bleached, basically. Next step was we just did a full bleach all over my hair. I was really nervous because I was going from brown to I didn't really know what colour. Anyway, then we washed the hair colour off. My hairdressers swear by Smart Bond. They put it in with the bleach, with the toner. They do it on my hair as a treatment, like 2 or 3 times during the session. So they basically drench my hair in Smart Bond, and I'm pretty sure that that's why my hair is still alive. We had the bleach and my hair was so yellow. If you're going from dark to light and you do your first bleach, your hair will be orange/yellow. Just a warning, it's quite scary. Anyway, we then did 2 toners. Put one toner on once, it's still pretty yellow, then we did another toner on it on top of it. And my hair turned out okay. That was my first appointment. I booked in an appointment for 6 weeks later. I'll put a picture of what my hair looked like then. Anyway, a couple of weeks went by, and because my hair, I guess, wasn't very bleached, so it wasn't absorbing the toner very well, it just went so yellow. I had to book in again just to get I needed the appointment earlier for the second bleach because my hair was just so yellow. I was just drenching it in purple shampoo and it was doing nothing. So beware that first appointment. Maybe book your second one quite close after it. So the prices of these appointments, it's around, if you're not in London, if you are in London, I would not do this in London because it would be super expensive. I'm just south of London, and each appointment is about £150, and I'm in there for about 8 hours. So my second appointment, I basically had the same thing again. The bleach, the root bleach, and the toner, and the cleanse. And my hair came out just as I wanted it this time. I had a darker toner on it, so it was quite like a dark grey/silver colour, which was really cool. And I quite enjoyed having that colour hair. By this point, my hair, after the first bleach, it didn't feel too different, it just felt tangly. After the second, it was, the thing I noticed most is that I used to wash my hair every other day. It used to get very greasy. Now I wash my hair like I can go once a week. Like, it's crazy. My hair just does not get greasy. The bleaching, I think, because of the dryness, and it also like can hold a style, you can see, like much easier, and a curl, and a lot more volume I can get into it. So it's quite fun to style it, actually. So then appointments after that are basically maintenance appointments. So I've had 2 of those so far. The price goes down a bit, and so 2 bleaches was actually enough for me. But you know, when I went back on my 3rd appointment to get my roots done, she dragged some of the bleach through my hair as well. The problem I have is that When my roots grow in, obviously I get them bleached. You know, the last time's roots are being bleached again. So when my new roots grow in, the old roots that have been bleached do go yellower colour because they're not as bleached as the rest of my hair, which is obviously older. So that's a problem I have. So we usually put a dark toner on my roots, which I would recommend because it does make it look more natural as well. That's definitely an issue I have and I really struggle with. And even with purple shampoo, if you use purple shampoo, the bottom of my hair just gets even more white and cool toned. So it makes sometimes a bigger contrast. Yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. It's not too much of an issue, but it is something that annoys me. Now I go back and I have a root bleach, I have a toner, and that's it. And sometimes a cut and blow dry. It's very important to keep the hair cut and healthy often. So I don't really have any split ends at the moment. I have a lot around my front, but not in the main body of my hair because I am good with cutting it. The Smart Bond really helps if you can get to a salon that uses L'Oreal products and you can ask for Smart Bond. I really believe that that made the world of difference to my hair. It really did. So anyway, firstly I'm going to go over some tips that I would give you if you're thinking of growing this hair colour, and then I'm going to tell you which products I use to keep it looking like this. So tips. Research it. I researched it so much. You decide that you want to do it, give yourself like 3 or 4 weeks before you do it so that you can be sure that you want to do it, because if you just impulsively book in, then you might not like it a couple of weeks later and then your hair is a completely different texture and it's just not worth it. Yeah, second piece of advice, look on Pinterest loads. Pinterest helped me loads. And Instagram, try and find girls whose hair you like, because you say you want to go platinum blonde, there's a lot of shades. But definitely have a Pinterest board of hair you like, tones you like, show it to your hairdresser. They should have a book of toners. They can show you all the colours that they turn, whether you want like a pearlier colour or a more grey, cool toned colour. They should be able to go through all of that with you. That's basically everything there is to know. My hair isn't significantly damaged. I think as long as you do it properly, go to a stylist you trust. Don't try and do it on the cheap because it's just going to probably backfire, because it's not the thing to do at a really cheap salon. I would say just go to a normal hairdresser, someone that you trust to do it. Yeah, do it just gradually, because I did do it pretty quickly. I went for a full bleach and then a second full bleach, but you know, you can get highlights and go lighter and lighter, go like a dark blonde then, and you can do it much more naturally than I did. It just depends how impatient you are. I was very impatient and I wanted it white straight away. So now I'm going to go over the products I use, because hair care is, I never used to worry about hair care at all. So firstly, I use this shampoo. It's the Neil and Wolf Intensive Care Shampoo. So I worked with this company on Instagram and they sent me this shampoo and conditioner. I didn't have to use it or anything, but I love it. It's really good. This isn't sponsored in any way. It's just a really nice shampoo, and this I find really good to use before this shampoo, which is really nice. The L'Oreal Elvive Colour Protect Anti-Brassiness Purple Shampoo. This stuff is so good. There are loads of really expensive purple shampoos. This one's super cheap. I could never get on with it at first because I needed to use so much to get anywhere. Like, you know, when shampoos don't really lather up. But I discovered when I used my other shampoo, my Neil and Wolf one, it goes yellower if I don't use a purple shampoo. So I used this as well, and it works so well if you shampoo before, because it really lathers up and you get loads more out of it. You have to use so much less. This really does make a difference. I leave it on for about 5 minutes, and that's for like strong. Expect like some purple tones. If you're doing it at first, this says 1 to 3 minutes, so I would do it for that, but if you're feeling extra yellow, you can leave it on for a bit longer. I mentioned that my hairdresser uses Smart Bond from L'Oreal. There's like, how many steps? 3 steps. So step 1 goes in your colour, step 2 they put on in the salon, after your colour. And step 3 you can buy and use at home. So I did. They recommended. I bought this. I think you can only buy it from salons, I'm not really sure. Yeah, this is basically a really deep conditioning treatment which is supposed to really help to repair the hair. My hairdresser really recommended that I use this. It's like fibre strengthening. I don't really understand the technology of it, but it's get my hair good, so I'm pleased with that. And then Smart Bond I use once a week. If I'm washing my hair more than once a week, then, or I want extra nourishment, then I'll use the Intensive Care Treatment from Neelamorph. It just makes your hair really moisturised and feels really nourished and good. So after using all those products on my hair's feeling pretty good when I get out of the shower. I would also say, I know this is like a horrible thing to do when you're in the shower, but rinse your hair after you finish washing it with cold water, and it really makes a difference for like smoothness, and I don't know the science behind that, but I heard it somewhere and I tried it and it's a good plan. And so what I've done to my hair today, if you're wondering, because I don't like to use heat on it, I blow dry it with a hairdryer and like a round brush, like they do in the hairdressers. I do it in like sections, and that way I'm like kind of giving it a smoothing, straightening kind of look, but I'm not heating it. After I've done that, again I turn my hairdryer to cool and just like cool it all and that kind of calms it as well. So other than those products, the only thing I use is the Way hair oil. I put it on when my hair's wet, and then I put it on just after I've blow dried it, and it just helps give a sleeker look to my hair, which I really need because I can't get that shine anymore, and it's sad. But this is my little tips and tricks advice for getting the shine on platinum hair. I really enjoyed the few months I've had with this hair. I am thinking I'm going to go darker for winter, because as much as I love this hair, just the upkeep is a lot. If you're going for a root bleach every time you go, I'll put some photos of when my hair's fresh, it's the best feeling. And I have like white roots. But right now, as you can see, I think this is 7 weeks. So it's quite a long time I've gone. I used to do 6 weeks, and I'm getting it done next week, so that's an 8-week gap. And it's fine, to be honest. If you can go 8 weeks, that's good. Depends how fast your hair grows, obviously. What I would recommend if you want this colour at first, maybe, or if you want this colour and don't want to pay for the maintenance, maybe do a root blend. If you type in platinum hair dark root blend on Pinterest, it will show you loads of photos, but it's basically where they like kind of blend your dark roots into the light colour in like a really natural way. It still looks really white. So yeah, that's everything I have to talk about my hair. If you're going this colour, good luck. It is really fun. I'm really pleased that I did it. I just see what I look like as a blonde, and I really have gone through every stage of blonde. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other videos you want me to do, I know you don't really know me, this is my first video. I really want to get into it, so if you have anything you'd like me to film, I'd love to film it. I think I'm going to do a haul next, maybe an autumn outfits kind of video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave my name here. It's @HollyGriffin, and I'm right now doing a lot of travel photos because I just went to Bali, so I hope you enjoy those. Other than that, I hope you'll have a lovely week, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.